Hello and welcome to Cork here in the Republic of Ireland. Hi, it's Craig. Welcome back to Craig's Life and welcome to the Republic of Ireland and to the second largest city in Ireland here on the south coast. This is Cork. Now, I have done some work just outside of Cork before. This is the first time I've been into the city centre. I'm staying in an area called the Victoria Quarter, and it's about 5 minutes walk away from where I am working. And this is the Isaac Hotel, and it has cost me £407 for 3 nights. I know that's quite a lot, but hotels in this part of the world are actually quite expensive. Today is the 7th of November 2023. It's a little bit nippy out there. Fortunately, the room here is nice and warm. So there were other hotels that I could have stayed at in Cork. There was a Clayton's Hotel, there was a Leonardo. There used to be Juries Inn. They've all been rebranded to Leonardo, and they're all a bit samey. I've stayed in some of those before. They're very nice, but this I would class personally in my mind maybe as being a bit more of a boutique hotel. It's one I hadn't heard of before. It doesn't appear to be part of a chain, so I thought, let's give this one a whirl. It also had some very good reviews. I've already stayed here for 1 night, and I'm going to show you around the room and also a couple of other little bits and pieces with this hotel. See what you think. So here's the view we see as soon as we walk into the room. This is a superior room. They also do apartments here as well, but this is just a room. So the apartments would be fully fitted with little mini kitchenettes with washing machines and cooking facilities. But this is absolutely fine for me. So as we can see, we have a nice double bed here. We've got lamps on both sides. We have power sockets on both sides. We've got USB, and it was a very comfortable sleep I had in there last night. Very comfy bed, comfy pillows, comfy duvet. So very nice night's sleep. If we look directly opposite, we have a workstation slash dressing table area. So there's a nice large TV here, bottle of water there, nice little working lamp, telephone, and we've got a good size mirror as well. Here you will notice there's also plug sockets, but there's also international plug sockets as well. That looks to be a European one. I don't know if it actually accepts American ones, but it's certainly coped with the European ones and caters for our European friends. Here in the corner we have got one of these fans that actually blows the air out. There is actually remote control. I didn't find it to be particularly effective last night because you can't angle it up or down. Basically it seems to be the angle it just blows him, but I'll figure that one out. We've got some nice blackout curtains, table and a chair. There's one chair there, and of course the second chair is there. It's good to see. So many times I've been into hotels, they only have one chair, and you do get a couple of bottles of the local spring water here. You'll notice there's also one at the side of the bed that I didn't finish from last night. There's actually the remote control for the fan as well. My view out of the window isn't very much to look at. It overlooks an outdoor seating area which is actually covered up. But hold that thought. So if we just have a little look over here, we've got the wardrobe area. I like the fact that there's lights over the wardrobe. I also like the light here as well. This is rather funky. I rather like this. So we've got 3 doors on the wardrobe. So if I just go over to the first one here, open this one up. Here we've got the iron at the top, hanging space, and we have an ironing board, and then we have a rack for our suitcases. Mine, you probably noticed, is actually just laid on the floor. And then if we open the second wardrobe here, we've got a couple of spare towels, spare toilet roll, a nice sized safe. So this is big enough to put your laptop or in any valuable documents such as your passports or anything like that. Tea and coffee making facilities. I like this. We've got really nice big size mugs. Only 4 milks though, so if you do like a couple of drinks, there's only 4 milks. I'm sure you can get more. Bewley's is an Irish brand of tea and coffee. We then have some drawers here, and in the topmost drawer there is your hairdryer, and there is your laundry bag and laundry list. Let's just close this up. There's also, and I found this a bit weird at first, some doors on the side, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's just, you know, like a fuse box or something like that in there. But when you open it up, we've got a trouser press. I wonder how many people actually use that. I haven't used a trouser press in goodness knows how many years. Yeah, just spinning around. There's the entrance door, the usual emergency information. We've got the usual slot to put your key card in. There is a unit up here. I don't know if this is heat or cool or both. There is a controller for it here on the wall. I haven't used it. There's a radiator behind the curtains, and it's certainly lovely and warm in here. In fact, a little bit too warm for sleep, so I will be turning that fan on. Let's go and have a little look in the bathroom. So here is the bathroom. My apologies for the fan noise. So quite a nice looking bathroom. All the usual amenities, a towel which has been left that I was using yesterday. Here above the sink, usual thing, soap, my toothbrush, a couple of glasses, and we've got shampoo, conditioner and shower cap. There were two shampoos, but I used one this morning. When I come across to Ireland, I never have checked in luggage. I usually just have carry-on luggage, so obviously you can't have liquids over a certain size. This mirror is actually quite good because the centre part of the mirror about here was all a demister, so even when you'd finished, look, you can see my reflection here. Look, you can see me. Look, woo! That's actually the tissue box. I just noticed. Oh gosh, I don't like that. I'll move. There we go. So yeah, when I got out of the shower, then it's nice that the mirror. Sorry, the mirror was actually demisted. Let's turn and have a little look behind us, and I'm glad to see they've left my towel hanging on the back of the door. I might put that in front of the radiator. Actually, it's still a little bit damp. And the bath mat as well, which I hung up there this morning as well. So it's a good shower. The pressure is good. It's hot. You'll notice just there. That's the shampoo I used earlier, and you got a couple of shower gels as well. Very runny, but smelled rather nice. Very good. So yes, I really like this. It's a lovely shower. So this is the outdoor al fresco dining area, and you can see there's the glass lift coming down. You can see it's all fully covered over, and my room is right down at the far end. I think it's on the left. It's overlooking the cover here, which I'm guessing also goes back. This side here on the right, this is Green's restaurant, tapas bar, cocktail bar. That's where I ate last night. It's actually not too bad temperature wise for November out here. You probably hear water, so if I turn around, yes, I'm having a drink, yes, and I don't often drink much. But if you turn around, there is actually a pond with a waterfall going right the way up that rock face there. Yep, this hotel has got a waterfall and water feature in the middle of it. I think it's so relaxing sitting here just listening to the water. Okay, I've just shown you a little video as well of the al fresco dining area. One correction I realised I've made. The cocktail bar is called Cask. Green's is the fine dining restaurant, which is on the left hand side of the hotel from that video you just looked at. So a slight modest correction there. I realise I've made a little bit of a mistake. Fine dining restaurants are not bothered about. I did eat in Cask last night. It's mainly tapas, and I ordered some meals last night, some tapas, and it was very nice. It was very nice food. I didn't think it was all that badly priced. We are in a major city. We are in an inner city, and it's very popular. So yes, they will be a little bit pricey, but I actually didn't think it was bad. You look at the prices and you think, blimey, that's expensive. Remember, it's in euros, so when you convert it into sterling, it's a little bit less. So what is around this area? Why would you come to Cork? Well, Cork itself, and this is the first time, as I've said, I've been into the centre of it. It's a very nice city. I've been a little bit further out. Just to the north of Cork is Blarney, where Blarney Castle is with the famous Blarney Stone. And of course, if you kiss the stone, you get the gift of the gab. Yes, well, guess what? I have kissed the stone, but I had the gift of the gab before I kissed the stone, and it was like kissing a stone. Cork itself is an old port, and it's on a couple of rivers, so it can sometimes be affected by floods, and I understand recently with the storms it has been. I haven't seen any evidence of it, thankfully. But it is a port, a previous port. Not far away from here, you've got the lovely little village right on the coast of Kinsale, which is very nice. There is a town not far, if you've got a little bit of history of marine knowledge, called Cobe. Now, Cobe is not far from here. It used to be called Queenstown. Ringing any bells yet? Queenstown was the last stop made by Titanic before she set off across the Atlantic. So there's a little bit of history there. I'm not sure what there is there in relation to RMS Titanic. I haven't actually been. But that's a little bit about the area, and you've seen a little bit about the hotel. And it's the first time I've ever been to a hotel that's actually got a waterfall in it, so that was rather fun. So having seen this hotel and looked at some of the pictures, and then I had the choice, as I say, of staying in Clayton's or Jury's Inn or Leonardo's as they call them. They would have been a bit samey. I'm sure they would have been equally as nice, but you don't have a waterfall in a hotel. This now gives us two things to consider. First, would I stay here again? Well, that's easy. Yes, I would certainly stay here again. It's got a lot of character. In fact, my colleague Scott, hi Scott, how you doing, mate, was also here last night and also commenting on how nice the hotel was as well. The second question is, what score would I give this? 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. You certainly get a little bit of oldie worldy heritage here as well. It's on a main road. The parking, if you want to park, is a little bit difficult. It's, as I didn't bring a car because it was only €20 from the airport to get here. Normally parking is an issue because I have my own car. Here it doesn't matter so much. So if you're driving, just bear that in mind. You do have a little bit of a wow factor. You walk in through the courtyard to get into the reception, past the cask cocktail bar, and you've got the wonderful glass lift, as you've just seen on the video. The rooms are all very nice. It's quite obvious that a lot of money has been spent here. I don't know how recently, but it's in a very good state of repair. If I was to look, I'm sure I would find things that are wrong with it, but you know what? They would be superficial. And as I've already said, it is the first hotel I've ever stayed in with a water feature and a waterfall. So because of the little bit of a wow factor that this hotel is giving me, I am going to give this a comfortable 4. I am very pleased with this hotel. The welcome and reception is very friendly. Everybody in the cask bar was very friendly. It's the Irish hospitality. Everybody over here is always wonderfully friendly. So yes, that is a huge plus from me. So here we are at the Isaac Hotel in the Victorian Quarter, just outside the centre of Cork in the Republic of Ireland. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope you like this hotel as much as I did. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing another hotel review in about a week from my stay here, and I'm going to give you a spoiler alert now. It's going to be in London at Heathrow Airport. So look forward to that, won't you? In the meantime, I will look forward to seeing you right here on Craig's Life. See you later. Bye-bye.